Hi everyone, my name's Robert Ludwick. The standard 5-gallon bucket has a dark problem that's commonly overlooked. On any 5-gallon bucket, you'll find a label that reads warning, children can fall into bucket and drown. The Consumer Product Safety Commission reports that an average of 36 children drown each year by falling into 5-gallon buckets. Because warning labels often aren't enough, I invented the Tipsy Lid. The Tipsy Lid features a platform for the bucket to rest on. In the event that a child were to pull themselves in, the bucket would tip. Hence the name Tipsy Lid, spilling out its fluid contents and preventing the loss of life. The Tipsy Lid is stable enough to perform tasks like painting and mopping, but unstable enough to spill in the event that a child or toddler were to pull themselves in. A provisional patent has been drafted and the Tipsy Lid will soon have patent pending status. We aim to license the Tipsy Lid to bucket manufacturers, an industry that accounts for 250 million buckets produced annually. The Tipsy Lid will limit the liability for manufacturers in addition to being a life-saving product for consumers. Thank you.
Thank you, Robert. Questions?
Your go-to-market strategy?
So the go-to-market strategy first, our next step would be to secure a provisional patent or a full utility patent before we continue with getting funding for a single cavity stainless steel mold. And then we'll sell it retail on our own website, and then it will be eventually licensed to bucket manufacturers.
I have a question. Are there, to your knowledge, are there other people actively trying to design something that solves the same problem?
To my knowledge, no. So back in the 1990s, when this was a prolific issue, the Consumer Product Safety Commission decided to design a bucket that would solve this issue, but they could not do so in a way that was effective, that was low cost. So they decided to put the label on their bucket and call it a day. So that's where the Tipsy Lid comes in. It's first and foremost a bucket lid that will fit any standard 5-gallon bucket and functions as such. It is only an additional feature that consumers can use if they happen to need that function.
I have another question.
Okay.
Do you see your target market, is this going to be B2C or B2B?
So it's going to be both. It will be both business to consumer, where we'll be selling directly to the public, as well as once we license it to manufacturers, they will be licensing the product from us and used in paint storage or food storage for Behr, Home Depot, Sherwin-Williams, any paint manufacturer. We aim to get our product on their bucket.
Great. Judges, any more questions?
Do you think this would sell for the same price as a 5-gallon bucket with a normal lid?
I imagine it would be pretty close. The additional material that's required to be used for the Tipsy Lid is marginal. It would be about an extra 2 cents per unit.
So you'd offer greater value for essentially the same price?
Essentially, yes. The idea behind it is that it would be better for society and save lives.
Thank you very much, Robert Ludwick.